determination, and a million faces formed together, made for elevation. They can take my heart, they can take my breath when they're crying from my cold dead chest. This is how we rise up, heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up, heart is beating faster, feels like thunder. This is how we rise up, it's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up, it's our resistance, you can't resist us.
This contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, already in the ring, independent wrestler, Decagon, Donte. And his opponent, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 170 pounds, he's the KCCW Openweight Champion, Christian Barlow. Once again, Openweight Champion, Christian Barlow.
True American hero! Christian Barlow gave me this whole bottle of Heineken to do this match for him.
Can I have some?
You will not have some. Technical strength.
Decagon Davis trying to get fucked up tonight.
And fans, it is finally here. Episode 50, a milestone of KCCW history. Fans, I am your good buddy Joe. I'm here once again with my special guest, the Heart of Gold, Brandon Steele. And as we see, our opening contest is Technico taking on, once again, looking for a job, looking for a fight, Decagon Davis.
Technico coming on strong, but he wasn't originally supposed to be in this match, was he, Joe?
No, he absolutely was not. Brandon, tell us who originally was supposed to be in this match.
This was supposed to be Decagon Davis versus Christian Barlow, but news has it Christian Barlow paid Technico to enter this match for him.
You know, that doesn't surprise me, but I'm sure it was completely legal. And, I mean, I have no reason to question Christian Barlow. I mean, he just brought me a Bugatti. As we see here, Technico, I mean, doing a pretty good job of doing Barlow's dirty work, if that's what it comes down to.
Wait, he got you a Bugatti?
Yeah.
He didn't give me anything.
Well, you know, it's coming. It's in the mail. As we see Decagon Davis walk into this guillotine here, trying to choke out Technico. Technico not having it, though. And now it looks like Technico is gonna fly. And he's got head. Well, hopefully not. That would get us demonetized on this channel. But he's got a mannequin head. He is going for it. Brandon, I think it's time for the Hero's Triumph. A bit of a modified version if I've ever seen it. But it certainly seems to be effective, just picking up Decagon Davis' lifeless body. And that is it. Even quicker than last week, Decagon Davis once again loses. Technico, I will say, doing a good job doing Christian Barlow's dirty work.
Yeah.
Walks away with a victory here to start episode 50.
I know we're not supposed to be biased, but I'm a little upset with this Barlow Industries win due to the fact that I have been neglected a Bugatti. Apparently it's in the mail. But I guess
It's in
I'll
the mail.
take your word for it, Joe.
Yeah, no, it's in the mail is what I've been told. And, I mean, I have no reason not to trust Christian Barlow. I mean, he got me a Bugatti, you know? So, I mean, he seems like an honest guy. As Technico celebrating the win with his female friend. We're not going to assume relationships here. As I mean, if there's any way to start off episode 50, oh no, he's going. Oh no, I thought he's going to get her. He's going to get the bottle.
Oh no, bottles over women, Joe.
Fans, once again, welcome to episode 50, a milestone here of KCCW Television. I am once again Good Buddy Joe. I'm joined by Brandon Steele. Ryan Michael Mobley is still on a safari, and what a match we have lined up for you tonight. Mr. Black, Donte Tyrone Davis taking on Axel Wolfgang once again in our grudge match. Fans, we saw last week what Axel Wolfgang was capable of, and he's going to have another chance to show it here against Donte.
They go up against each other, and it really shows. And now Scott Tyler going for a suplex. Oh no, Bass able to block it. Bass going for a suplex on Tyler. He's able to block it as well. Scott. Oh my God. A back suplex onto the ladder, onto the speed limit sign. I don't even know if the ladder is partially intact. It appears to be slightly.
And his opponent from Berlin, Germany, weighing in at 175 pounds, the Beast of Berlin, Ross Thomas.
And fans, here we go, match 2 of episode 50. It's been a very masked wrestler-heavy episode so far, as the Beast of Berlin, the White Wolf, Ross Thomas, taking on, who is this, Brandon?
Ricky Dicky Sanchez, I believe.
We're really scraping the bottom of the barrel in some of our local talent, I guess we will call them, here tonight. We already got Decagon, Dose. Now, you said Ricky Dicky Sanchez. He's getting his shot. And we'll say he's starting off strong. If he kills Ross Thomas with this piece of the deck, I might just like him. But so far, it looks like she's kind of wearing pantyhose over his head. Ross Thomas with the Wolfgang. And, I don't think...
That's probably it.
Yeah, no, that was it. Ricky Dicky Sanchez, even quicker than Decagon Dose, falls victim to the White Wolf, Ross Thomas, with that wolf fang. We'll see it again. Oh, the way he lands. Yeah,
I think the only person we've seen lose quicker than that is Justin Lopez.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. And who knows where he is, and who knows wherever the hell he might be. He might be under that mask. You never know.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Scott.
Yeah.
So we were all wondering, what is exactly the point of these open challenges that you're doing for the KCCW Championship?
The point of these open challenges is to make this more important and to make this more important. Okay, I'm trying to be the best KCCW champion that ever lived, and the only way I can do that is by taking anyone and taking everyone on back there.
Thank you for your time, Scott.
You're welcome.
Said she tired, little money, need a big boy. Pull up 20-inch blades like I'm Lil Troy. Now it's everybody flocking, need a decoy. Shorty mixing up the vodka with the liquor. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. Yeah, your grandma will probably know me. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow.
This contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 185 pounds, representing the Chocolate Train. Oh, snap! It's Mr. Black, Donte Davis! Introducing his opponent. He is the Slasher, Axel Wolfgang.
The referee now has to check Axel Wolfgang for weapons, and yep, he's, not surprised that he found one. Last week, of course, we saw a Molotov cocktail. Now we got a knife. We've seen fireworks. I wouldn't expect anything less out of Axel Wolfgang, Brandon.
I would check his mouth if I were them to make sure he doesn't have any gasoline he's ready to spit on someone.
Yeah, no, definitely not. They're pulling out what seems like just everything that's ever been invented with the intention of harming somebody out of his pockets. We got frying pans, knives. There's just pills. You got to get through the day. I'm sure. That's just a hammer.
No, the fuck you did it. No.
Now they're you might take that mask off.
How many fucking weapons do you have?
Brandon, you were right.
Huh. I wouldn't be surprised if eventually we get a Axel Wolfgang versus the TSA match at the airport.
That would be quite fascinating. I would love to see that. He's just got pepper. Oh, there you go. That's that pocket salt you were talking about. Here we go. Pocket salt you were talking about last week. He took it to heart.
Wow. Oh, I guess he respects me a little bit.
Yeah,
Must have thought I put on a good fight against him.
There you go. And after that, folks, we are starting our main event, episode 50, the final episode before Killing Spree. And these two are certainly going to kill each other here tonight. Of course, Axel Wolfgang, I expect nothing less. Going for that choke immediately on Donte Davis. Ref's got to break this up.
Yeah, and there's definitely a lot of animosity here, considering a couple weeks ago Axel Wolfgang attacked Mr. Black backstage.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt anything less. These guys, Axel Wolfgang, seems to be starting fights with a lot of people here, trying to build up his profile a little bit. And, I can't necessarily say I blame him, but you got to watch who you pick fights with around here in KCCW. Mr. Black, Donte Davis, certainly not anyone to balk at. Incredibly talented, incredibly versatile, and we've seen him get some big wins in the past. And you know what? I don't doubt that he pulled it off here against Axel Wolfgang. What are you thinking about that, Brandon? Who do you got in this one?
Honestly, I can see this one going either way. Mr. Black, a strong force, but Axel Wolfgang, like I've mentioned before, he knows how to play those mind games.
Yeah, no, that's sort of that variable you can't really control. You never know what Axel Wolfgang's going to do. Certainly a little bit easier to predict now that all of his gaggle of weapons has been seemingly taken away, although he looks to have found another one.
Yeah.
Referee thankfully getting in and stopping this. This is not no disqualification match. It's a grudge match. But that just means these two really, really have it out for each other. No disqualifications, though. And Axel Wolfgang seeming to pay for trying to use that weapon. Donte Davis smacks him against the deck. But Axel fires back with a beautiful right hand. He's throwing some interesting roundhouse spinning kicks.
Blowing the dust off his knuckles?
Yeah, betting the dust off those knuckles. I'm surprised he doesn't have brass knuckles on him. He might have to check somewhere in his pocket. He might have them. Hell, he might have them in his mouth. You're right.
Yeah, the ref's probably so concerned with Axel Wolfgang. Who knows what Mr. Black could sneak into this match?
Yeah, no. I mean, it does work to his advantage, maybe. He has, God only knows, he had like a screwdriver and a hammer. So if you just get a, quick little hit in, hey, win's a win. You got to get what you can get. Especially here in KCCW, everything's so cutthroat. As we go to a commercial break here, we'll be right back.
Now Jordan Bass back on his feet, but he's able to stop the leg. Big lie by Jordan Bass.
Yeah, that's what
which
you get,
a
Ross.
big lie definitely does not apply to Barlow Industries. They're a very legitimate company. only a 2 count. Jordan does not look too happy about it. Doesn't look about as happy. I mean, of course, fans, you may know Jordan Bass was outside of the local friendlies recently trying to sell plastic spoons, claiming that Barlow Industries was the #1 plastic spoon salesman. That's only because they stole Friendly spoons, but I was told that Friendlies allowed them to do it, so it's okay. They're a very legitimate business. As Bass hits a double axe handle, Ross's shoe came off. That's how hard he hit him. But once again, only a 2 count.
Fans, we are back here from commercial. As you can see, the action has continued on, and Axel Wolfgang once again resorting to throwing Donte Davis against the deck. But these two a little bit more even, I would say, than Axel Wolfgang and Decagon Dose. Of course, I'm here with the Heart of Gold, Brandon Steele. Brandon, you mentioned to me during the break that Donte hasn't been pinned in, you said, what, over a year?
Yeah, at least a year. Which, honestly, I completely forgot about that. So, I don't know. Maybe Mr. Black's going to pull this one out.
Yeah, I think, in a way, I think that's definitely something to have. It's that confidence factor that you have to have, especially going into these matches. But if your Donte does that weigh on you, do you want that streak to end? Especially when you have someone like Scott Tyler as champion, another win and another win. You keep building up. You're building yourself a serious case to be a #1 contender.
Yeah.
Now Axel Wolfgang taking it to the deck. But Donte might be going for that fuck-up off the deck. But unfortunately can't get it all the way. Axel now with a beautiful kick. And Donte is staggered over that deck. He's got to get away from there. That would not be a good fall. Especially since we just saw Technico do something over there earlier. And unfortunately, Donte Davis takes a bad fall. And Axel Wolfgang is going to fly. I feel like we don't see him do this very much. Surprisingly, for someone as crazy as him. Oh my God, a brutal splash there onto Donte, but not covering him. Brandon, certainly an interesting choice there.
Yeah, well, Axel Wolfgang, you never know what he's going to do. He probably doesn't think he's put enough of a beating. Oh, well, there he goes now with the pin.
Yeah, no, now with the pin, as you said. Ooh, very close. Who knows what could have happened if he maybe had pinned him just a couple seconds earlier, but works out for the best for Donte Davis, and probably our fans here get to continue to see this great matchup.
Ooh, Axel Wolfgang here with a choke. Donte Davis not looking good.
Yeah, no, this didn't work out well for Decagon Dose last week either. Obviously a different sort of choke, but still now laying on those punches thick. Donte Davis, it looks like he might be knocked out a little bit. He's not fighting back very much.
Oh, but he catches the fist and gives him a kick.
There we go. Donte Davis, ever so resilient. Seems like he was playing pasta maybe a little bit. And now he's back in control. Donte with a beautiful knee to the arm, working over that arm. Of course, fans, if you like what you're seeing here tonight, it's like what you've seen maybe any of the other weeks that you've watched. If you like that splash. Of course, we got KCCW's next Supercard Killing Spree coming up. These are just two of the guys that we absolutely expect to see on that card. That should be quite a good show. As we see, Axel Wolfgang repeatedly bumping in Donte, pushing it back towards that fence. Not doing much other than pushing him, but it certainly seems to be effective. Donte not putting up much of a fight.
Now we're bringing him into the front yard where Axel, this is truly a playground for him.
Yeah, no, someone like that, you give him weapons, you give him a bunch of expensive vehicles. I mean, he's going to go absolutely mad. We've seen some of the stuff that's happened out here. We saw Jordan Bass hit Chase Wilson with a car.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And now we're over here by the cars, Brandon. I don't think this is going to end well for either man. We might see a windshield or a window accidentally kicked in
14,
by Axel Wolfgang.
15.
They better hurry up and get to the backyard before the ref reaches the 20 count.
You know, honest to God, both of us didn't know until just now that there are 20 counts here in the front yard in KCCW.
And I'm a wrestler.
Yeah, I've been doing this for like 3 years, and I just had no idea. So you know, our fans, we're learning along with you.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm wearing all black.
You're learning along with you as we see Donte now.
That's what I do.
Oh, got distracted by that jacket.
Give me myself for that. That's all you got?
Axel Wolfgang with that punch right to the shoulder. Donte catches it. And now he's going for some sort of suplex here, I thought he was. Picks him up, puts him down. Axel Wolfgang is laid out. Donte Davis going for, I was taking a drink of water, I believe. Not a bad idea. Especially on this hot summer day. Global warming is affecting us all. And certainly here in Kansas City, we're feeling the effects.
Absolutely, Joe. Absolutely.
Yes, it's a danger. It's the most dangerous competitor in this match. As we see Donte Davis once again going for the fuck up, and he hits it. And
the mask falls off.
Yeah, I was going to say his mask fell off. Did we get a shot of that? He's now covering his head with his hoodie. And fans, Brandon, I think he might be going for it. I think he's going for that black hole. There it is from the top of the deck. See it again. And, just bounces off Axel. 1, 2. Oh.
2.
Last minute kick out from Axel Wolfgang.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought that was it. The fuck up followed by the black hole. I don't know what Donte Davis even has left in his arsenal that he can take Axel out with. Might have to try some of those other moves again. Axel with a headbutt. Axel with a kick. Axel Wolfgang is not going down lightly. And now Irish whips Donte into the deck. Donte with a sick bounce. And it appears Axel Wolfgang going to the high rent district. Going for something big. It didn't work out for Donte. It might work out for Axel. This might be it. Might be going to the well one too many times, but it doesn't look like it. He goes, Donte reverses it. And now Donte Davis, with the blackout.
1,
The blackout.
2, 3.
And that is it.
Your
That
Mr.
is
Black,
a decisive victory there.
You know,
Davis!
I don't want to discount Mr. Black, but looks like Axel Wolfgang might have been fidgeting with his mask a little bit at the last minute there.
Yeah, not only that, of course, worked for the black hole. His mask seemed to pop off a little bit. He had to cover his face with that hoodie.
I'm the best, all right.
But even there towards the end, the blackout might have knocked the mask off. Yeah, you can see it a little bit off, but yeah, that's a good point, Brandon. I didn't even really see that very much. You got to think maybe that leads to some sort of rematch for Axel Wolfgang there. You know, usually, we assume that it gives him some sort of benefit. It might be a detriment. As fans, we thank you for watching episode 50. I've been Good Buddy Joe. This has been Brandon Steele, and we'll see you next time.